Wassail Oxen. So it's nearly the 6th new moon and it's the big solar eclipse. So we're going to do a Tesla trap. So it's using the Nikola Tesla numbers. I will try and explain how it works all the way through, but I'll put a link in my in the box above to my website where it's explained a bit better. I am adding to it, but if I forget, I did explain it quite well in RAT. But we're looking for the energy trap and the solution, how your molecules behave internally, externally, and how you get through that pathway. So, can we please have 3 cards to set the trap and the solution for oxen? Can we please have 3 cards to set the trap and the solution for oxen? Can we please have, there's 2, we just need the solution. Oh, you cheeky, you got 2. So, I need to lay these all out. It's gonna make laying them out complicated. So now we need, I'm using the Light Seers deck for your molecules. So we begin with card 1. And 1 plus 1 is 2, so card 2 comes in. 2 plus 2 is 4, so you have the 4th card. 4 plus 4 is 8, so that's the 8th card. 8 plus 8 is 16, so 1 and 6 is 7. And then you have 7 plus 7 is 14, which makes 4. You've got 2 cards there as well, but I'm going to have to take them as they're being delivered, oxen. It's a very complicated message. And then for the solution, we're taking 3 of the Muse deck to help that pathway forwards. And at the very end, I will turn a final cosmic card, but I don't want to have that solution in there while I'm reading all the others. So, 5 and 5 obviously is 10, 1 plus 0 makes 1. So the trap is that we go 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, 1, and we're stuck in that frequency. 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 6 is 12, which is a 3. So the trap are these 2 cards. So we have the heart of the sky and we have water. So oxen. Internal work, your frequency here is about seeking internal balance, finding internal balance. And the heart of the sky is the galactic center in Sagittarius, the black hole through which all source energy enters our galaxy, our cosmos. This is such a deep connection with spirit that you have going on. Such a massive connection. I want to say that, which is very odd, it's about, it's got this sense of your spiritual journey feels fantastic most of the time, but then there's a sort of a sense of it damaging you. I'm getting that sense of feeling, it's like you feel spirit knocks you around and that it's not fair enough to you. And there's that sense within that actually it's how you yourself are perceiving spirit. So you're almost inviting in the frequency of Spirit not working with you. Spirit's working with you. It's working with you all the time, but you're manifesting this energy that it's kind of poor me energy. And yet this card is so benevolent, so benevolent. So that's one, that's your three, your internal molecule flashing interdimensionally. And then you have water, emotions. Okay, they're telling me that your heart is not cleansing properly. You're not doing the right form of shadow work somehow. We'll let the reading explore that more. The one thing that they wanted me to draw to you is 2 and 4 is 6, which is balance. And this is 61, which is 7. And actually 6 and 7 is 13, which is the divine feminine number, and it's the number of moons taking place this year, and this is the 6th moon. So this is the 6th moon. Spirit is standing right next to you, trying to pop this bubble of emotions, and we'll have a frequency that we'll talk about from those cards that you get to. But let's look at the internal and external journey with your molecules. You begin in a state I'm so sorry, Oxen. Beginning in a bit of a state of anxiety with the 9 of Swords. But remember, 9s are divine. So these are points in which are sent to us divinely by Spirit. You're having a sense of sleeplessness and stress. I get that sort of sense that, it's like going to bed is stressful. It's almost like you can't even see sleep, the space of bed, whether that means you sleep alone or whether you're with someone, you feeling cut off in sleep. And it's creating this confusion of spirit. But look, spirit is really bringing in change. Spirit's always trying to bring you this change. And your 1 + 1 is 2, your second part of your internal journey. So this was air, thoughts, swords. This is cups. And there's a kind of, I've never had this energy from, this card often comes out as a cosmic gift, but the energy today from this card is a sense of, it goes in with this Heart of the Sky card. It's like you kind of, there's signs being given to you, and you know things that you're supposed to do, and yet you've got this wrong pattern that's not really part of you but will be within your molecules, that tells you that spirit just has forsaken you, and so you don't pay attention to the thing. You're draining your emotions, you're allowing your emotions to fill all the wrong places. Oxen. Still, it'll have a good ending. So, and then you have these moments, your card 4, your point past when you connect with spirit, is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is freedom, passionate ideas, but this is absolutely fire in the belly. You have, it's like, it's like, I want to say like bipolar kind of energy frequencies. You're switching between 2 frequencies, and this is when you're in the up mode. This is when everything seems okay, everything's sacral. You suddenly find energies to root yourself into the earth, to celebrate, to enjoy, to feel passionate. And this fuels your 8 energy, your first energy that's into the external, outside real world, is change. And again, look, we've got this fire in the belly skirt and energy. You're connected to the earth suddenly. You're not hiding away. You're not being mournful about things. And the spirit has swung round and become real. Life's become real. Life's got an excitement to it. And that's really interesting. So when this energy happens, when you feel good, you feel so good that you're leaving all of the world behind you empty. You're engaging somehow, Oxen, with life, but you're not witnessing it properly, is I guess the way to see it. And then your 7 energy is the Page of Cups, which is a new emotional language. I just need to sit with this card because it's not talking. Okay. So you go out into the real world, and I said you weren't witnessing it properly, and there's a real sense that you are enjoying yourself, but you're not filling your emotional cups properly, and you have these moments again where you're doubting spirit. This is really interesting. Rat's message was similar but different. And it's almost like a separate. I am getting this sense of that sort of bipolar energy again. I'm not saying you're all bipolar. What I'm saying is that there are energy frequencies that we switch between, and as you're switching between them, you're going from one extreme to the other, but you're not fully engaging. You're still witnessing because you're so happy to be happy that you can't see the world around you, because you fear that will bring you back to this kind of melancholy. So you have this moment where you're look, you need to do work on your heart. It's like your heart is in the Akashic records, and this bowl is not filled. It's that pigs will fly. It's a disbelief. So even when you're rolling and roaring with everything, you still feel, I want to say, hard done by. And then this emotion, this frequency of the 6 energy, the balance energy, the emotions within you, and this is again the Akashic records energy, the emotions burst. They absolutely flood open in the real world, and it's just absolutely amazing. You sense this Queen of Cups energy to be holding fields of emotion, seated in emotions, bringing in this wonderful, it's a yearning, isn't it, within you for a partnership, because I can't help but see the King of Wands as the ideal partner, because I fancy the card. You need to watch the tarot porn one to understand my relationship with this card. But it is this yearning. You're holding open. When you're up, your joy is so immense that you're holding open a field of frequency, and you're calling in this energy, you're manifesting this energy. Your power with this heart of the sky energy is massively huge. Your trap's the 13 number, that's transformative energy. It's just waiting for you to pop that piece in to complete it. But what happens instead? It folds in on itself and the 5 plus 5 takes you back to the beginning. So your trap frequency is you start to find reasons why you don't deserve this. Of course you deserve it, but you're doing something in your energy trap. Okay, they're saying that you flood your emotions so much that you then start to create the notion that you're over emotional, and you think that's going to upset this person that I found, and then you manifest yourself back to the beginning. So your 2 cards of Divine 9 energy is 1217. You have Coyote and Earth. This is really quite beautiful. The Coyote one has come to say that you've been doing this game now over and over again, and you've been having a series of divine detours. There's such a gentleness in Coyote, and yet the energy I'm getting from you looking at Coyote is that you're waiting for Coyote to bite you. So there's some part of your frequency, as I said down here, where your sense of self-worth is not allowing you to have your proper place in the earth. They're waiting for you. Earth's waiting for you. This is that thing of when you're up and you're happy and everything's wonderful, you're not witnessing the world around you enough. Okay, so the divine moment, 17 is 8, 9, 10, 11, is a master number. The earth itself, 11 is the master number of the earth. The earth, along with the heart of the sky, has got this for you. They're just waiting for you to complete the energy frequency, okay? So, what's your pathway forwards? An epiphany. And it's so beautiful because it's the epiphany of this solar eclipse energy. It's when the energy of, oh my goodness, and you've got the sun. It's like you've got this, oxen. This is all coming. So this is the Hierophantrix energy. When the solar eclipse happens, the earth grid becomes divine. And at that point, your higher self, your soul, this connects into the earth. It stops floating up here and not being part of your story fully. And just bliss comes out with the 6 of materials. This is to be absolutely in flow in the real world. But unlike this 2 of Pentacles, because materials are Pentacles, unlike this where you were witnessing a dead background, here you and this energy are just so focused on I want to say the material world, but what I mean is the physical world. You are, every detail of the world seems resplendent. That's really nice energy. So we're going to ask for a card from the Double Anna Stark to end. So what's the frequency at the end, please, for oxen? What's the frequency, please, at the end for oxen? Oh, it's a divine 9. And it's not just a divine 9, it's the divine consciousness. Look at you, oxen. This eclipse is clearance for you. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, you see now, when that began, I was a bit like, oxen. And I was thinking of my lovely friend Tarek, and I was thinking he's not going to like this. But I did say it would get better, and it gets so beautifully better. So, that's gorgeous. I think I want to be an oxen. Right. Wassail.